which is very, very wonderful instruction has been given. So we will dwell on these instructions. So let's invite the divine couple in the inner core of our heart, where we have erected a wonderful throne for the pleasure of the divine couple with lots of labor of love and with nice diamonds, jewel pearls, and sapphire stones. We will be washing the divine lotus feet with the water we will be all collecting from 1008 tirthas, including Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, Prem Sarovar, and Ganga Cha, Yamuna Chaiva Godavari, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Chalo, Asmin, Sani, Nityan, Guru. Washing the divine lotus feet will wash away all the sins that we may have incurred in the previous and this life, making us an eligible candidate to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra so nicely, reading from the written format. And that's why on the screen we display always in English and Devanagari. So we can simply read and hear as we were reading at the 3:30 meditations that we have a mountain of dirt within our heart, and only we will be able to scatter the mountain of dirt is through chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So this is the process Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us. So we will try the lotus feet and then we will offer them the most fragrant incense stick for the pleasure of the divine couple. And then we will light up the ghee lamp to perform the arati of the divine couple in Kamyavan, which is a very beautiful green lush grass is there, mountains, so nice places where Krishna has performed many transcendental pastimes. And Kamyavan is the one where lots of monkeys are there because they have built a bridge for Krishna, because Gopi challenged him that if you claim to be a Lord Ramchandra, then build a bridge. So all these monkeys reside there. And also there is a wonderful, I forgot to post that picture, but there is a wonderful one cave in the mountain where all the monkeys can stay. Krishna is so kind, making perfect arrangement for all the living beings. So we will be, and then we will light up the ghee lamp to perform the arati of the divine couple in Kamyavan, where all the eternal associates, all our previous acharyas, and assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis present. When we perform the arati, we pray to the divine lotus feet to give us their mercy. So we can behold the most beautiful, transcendental, most attractive, and most pleasing to our mind and heart. And also we read in the meditation time that the difference between the wife of the Brahmanas and the Gopis were, at least Gopis is, the Brahmana's wife was much better than the Brahmanas because they were doing ritual, neglected the desire of Lord Sri Krishna. But the wives were so attached to Krishna because they listen about Krishna. They hear about Krishna, so they want to see Krishna. So this is another way that we have to know more thing about Krishna. Then we will become attracted. So finally, when the Gopas went back for the food, not only the Brahmana's wife gave the plenty of food, but they came personally to serve Krishna and Balram. But after serving the prasadam, Krishna requested them that now you have shown, now you go back. Your husbands are performing sacrifice. You go back. So the Brahman's wife left. But the gopis, when they called, Krishna called at the night for having the wonderful pastime, Krishna says, oh, you have come, this is a dark place, you should not come, and then give so many reasons. You cannot wander around in the night with the boy. So many things. And he requests the gopis to leave the Braj, or go to the home, not Braj, but go to the home from the forest. And Gopi doesn't do that. So that's difference of gradations of the intense love. Different personality carry for Krishna, and we can see through their different activities and the different prayer. When they made the prayer, we can understand the mood where they are. So these are something very nice to dwell upon. Also, we pray to the divine couple that please give us the memory that we can remember that you always accompany us. You are the very closest to us than anybody else in the creation. But still we have the mountain of doubt in our heart with material desire that we cannot perceive you. That's our unfortunate situations. But we hope that by chanting your holy name in association with the devotees, all this mountain of dirt will scatter, and we will be able to see even within the Mahamantra your divine form. And also we pray that please give us the intelligence so we can understand why we are suffering in this material world and take some corrective measures to become free from all these anxieties, suffering, and can attain eternal peace and jubilant time that we can spend while we are in the material world. Despite we may be externally, we may have to suffer like today. You know, this vent in my room is throwing the cold right on me. And I'm not used to have that much cold in my life. So I'm shivering, but I don't want to disturb nobody. Felt like we should take that austerity. So I think with those thoughts, we will continue reading the Manaha Siksha, what we read at 3:30, and dwell on it a little bit more. This is a wonderful book, because if we cannot control our mind, what is the hope that we will become absorbed in the holy name? So we are reading on the text 1, commentary by Satyanandan Swami Maharaj. I will read. In the morning. We covered the two things. So we have to hear about Krishna, so we need to know more. And then we have to meditate on the deity form or any form that you like. And we can destroy the pangs for this material enjoyment once and for all. Because who knows how many moments we have left on this world. Our time is clicking every moment. So Srila Prabhupada state that if you are a yogi, you take advantage of this process of smaranam and meditate on the lotus feet for a long, long time. But the bhakti yogi, us, takes special advantage of the process of hearing chanting in this sambandha, in relationship where we think of Krishna and make our chanting so wonderful that we feel some devotional feeling. So we are in a Kanyavan where all three presiding deities resided, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Govindji, and Radha Gopinath. So Sambandha, Vided, and Prayojana, all the deities are there to assist us. There is a ladder in our lives. We can go down in the direction of calm, become degraded, sad, disappointed, frustrated, and keep taking birth after birth. Or we can go to the same ladder of desire, but go up to the level of love, to the beginning stage of gratitude or appreciation of Krishna, feeling closeness to the Lord. Then we feel some bhakti, and finally some spiritual energy will really start working intensely in us. And then there will be a ruchi and asakti and bhav someday. But we can start now, and it's only a matter of which directions we look. Yeah, I was thinking also, I was saying that the devotee who lives in the northern zone 1 hour ahead of us, I don't know what is the problem of joining at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time? Because today, last night I went to sleep at 8:30, and by 2:30, that's a 6 hour I never slept. So I was feeling that, oh gosh, I miss my morning japa, and wake up and saw my watch, it was 2:30. I said, oh, Krishna save me, because it's 1 hour advantage. So that's sleep is plenty. I don't know why they have a problem joining at 2 o'clock. Maybe they cannot go to the bed on time. Do we want to look toward the material energy, or do we want to look toward Guru, toward Vrajadham, toward the Brahmanas, toward the Vaishnavas, and all this personality we have heard about in Manaha Siksha? Train the mind to look to these residents of Braj, the Vaishnavas, and to our Diksha mantras and the holy name, and we will see without any doubt that we will become free from this calm, this selfish desire that only make us miserable and disappointed. When the association of the devotees, something happens. A sadhu is someone who practices bhajan and who help us to do bhajan also. So when we come together with proper devotees who practice Krishna consciousness and who will preach to us nicely, I can guarantee we will faint when we smell the fragrance of the cup full of honey that will be open in their association. In the association of materialistic, our heads turn downwards and down we go. In the association of a sadhu, our heads turn upward and up we go. It is that simple. But it's difficult while we work, 8 hours we work with the materialistic people, and 8 hours we sleep, so 16 hours gone. The entire universe is full of miseries, and therefore the inhabitants of this material universe are always shedding tears out of intense grief. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, 28, 33 verse. There is a great ocean of water made from such tears. But for those who surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra regularly, constantly, the ocean of tears created by the calm and the Krodha, all devouring enemies of this world, is at once dried up. So if we still feel those things, then we know where we are in our journey. We need only see the charming smile of the Supreme Lord. In other words, the bewilderment of material existence immediately subsides when we see his charming smiles. So now we will begin the commentary by Bhakti Vigyan Goswami Maharaj. Manaha Siksha by Raghunath Das Goswami is comprised of 12 instructions to the mind. The another makes the point right at the beginning that these instructions are meant to help us show Krishna based on spontaneousness by his use of the term rag, attachment. Everything we are doing should be based on our heartfelt aspiration, not on some heartless planning for gain, but on an emotional impulse. We'll read one more paragraph. I think we have taken more time today. Thank you. He further explained how to form such an attachment. Raghunath Das Goswami offers invaluable instructions on how to acquire taste in devotional service. What should the principle of our service be, and what should be happening in our hearts for us to develop this taste? So we'll continue to read at 3:30 and 4:30 for next 10 days, as I don't have that book with me. I wish I should have bring it, but I don't know. I was thinking that I will be able to read through the Google Books, but Krishna has some other plans. So let's give our mind and heart to the holy name by chanting very nicely. I'm gonna swing by to my room, other room, and see if I can find some blanket or something, because it's getting really cold. I'll be back in a minute. Didn't find anything, but I found the thermostat at least. I turned it up 2 degrees. Hope they won't disturb them. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.